Next, I'd like to just speak to the Rose Valley Water Treatment Plant. The plant has been serving our community for over just a half a year now, providing drinking water to about 19,650 residents, about half of our community. However, residents have expressed concern over recent water quality issues. So I felt it would be a good time to ask Mr. Alan Fillion, our Director of Engineering and Operations, to provide us with an update on the plant and operations in the Rose Valley Water Service area. Mr. Fillion? Welcome.
Water quality in the Rose Valley system. I'll start by saying the Rose Valley Water Treatment Plant continues to provide clean, safe, reliable drinking water that meets or exceeds federal and provincial standards. However, post-treatment discoloration is occurring within the system. Staff have increased monitoring and sampling, and testing results show that the standards set out in the Drinking Water Protection Regulation continue to be met. The ongoing testing, sampling, and analysis have indicated that the discoloration is aesthetic. Currently, the drinking water objectives for chlorine and bacterial quality are being maintained. Now, having said that, we certainly recognize that the color within the water is concerning for the public, and the city continues to consult with water quality experts and Interior Health. We always work in partnership with Interior Health. Regarding the aesthetic conditions and the safety of the water, there are no requirements for a water quality advisory or boil water notice at this time. Again, I just want to reiterate that the water is meeting all the standards. It's more of an aesthetic issue, and again, the color is concerning. So a little bit of comment about the treatment plant itself. It is, of course, the first year of commissioning, and ongoing adjustments can and are being made to the facility. Conditions throughout the system, they change. There's seasonal impacts such as the heat, as an example. Of course, the flows that we experienced through this recent hot spell, flows nearly doubled over what they were in early June. So that puts an additional demand on the operators that are learning the new plant and how it interacts more so with our network. Because again, the water through the plant it is fine. It's once it leaves that plant and within the system that we're seeing this discoloration occur. So just wanted to make the point, though, the commissioning is ongoing. We haven't ran the plant with these level of flows, right? We turned it on in the winter, which was deliberate. We wanted to start when the flows were lower and it's easier to learn and develop comfort with the plant. But now that we're going through a summer, there are going to be adjustments, and we are making those adjustments. Another comment I just wanted to add as well, the Sunnyside, Pritchard, and West Kelowna State systems, of course, were added to the Rose Valley system before they came out of the main lake. So what that means is we're somewhere in the neighborhood of a 30%-ish increase in that overall system. So a lot more water is being drawn through the network, the Lakeview Irrigation District network, than it's ever seen before. And we're likely experiencing velocities within those pipes that even some of our flushing work isn't able to achieve, because we're challenged when we do our flushing work. We're limited in how much we can draw through the hydrants, and primarily because of our lack of drainage infrastructure. Quite often we're flushing into a water truck that we can then go and dump in a safe location. But that means by the time we get the flows up to a certain velocity, we're already turning it off because the truck's full. So long story short is that the system likely is seeing velocities even potentially higher than our flushing work, and that's stirring up years and years worth of sediment that have built up in that system. And so that's certainly contributing to the challenge, and ongoing work with adjustments to the treatment plant, as I mentioned, the ongoing flushing work that we're continuing to do will help with that over time. But having said that, we're also working diligently to determine if there are any other contributing factors to the discoloration beyond the turbidity within the system that we need to flush out. So we've ordered, we've done some additional testing here early this week, and we're doing some examinations on the infrastructure. We are anticipating results late this afternoon on some of those tests and early tomorrow morning, and hopefully that will help give us further information into the discoloration, or at least eliminate some other things that we're trying to do through process of elimination. With having said that, we will obviously work closely with our comms team to ensure that we're providing further updates. We've been updating our water quality website daily right now, and we will be doing that daily at a minimum. And then just a reminder that if residents do wish to seek an alternative source, the bulk water station at Shannon Lake Road, Asquith Road remains open, free of charge, but also a friendly reminder that the Shannon Lake active transportation improvements are underway, and there is a detour in that area. So just keep that in mind if you wish to access the bulk filling station. And Mr. Mayor, that's my update.